Good morning, dear students. We are now about to begin our chapter, Introduction to Graphs. Where have you seen graphs? If you go through the newspapers, you might have seen graphs in the newspapers. You also see graphs in television and in magazines also. The idea of representation of data by graph is to show the data in visual form. That means graph is a visual representation of data collected. Data can be represented in the form of table, but graphical presentation is very easier to interpret. Now, in this class, we shall study the linear graphs. Now, what is a linear graph? A linear graph means data is shown which changes continuously over a period of time. To draw such a line, we need to locate some points on the graph sheet. Now, how will you locate those points on the graph sheet? Now, see children, I have shown two lines perpendicular to one another. Now, this line is known as the y-axis. This one is the y-axis. How will you remember that this is the y-axis? Children, you can do this. See, y has one straight line and this straight line makes y. Okay, so this is the y-axis. Now, this one is the x-axis. This one is the x-axis. So, when you know what is y, you can say that this is x, because see, you have two lines, this line and this line. These two lines are perpendicular to one another, and this straight line which is showing the length is known as the y-axis, and the base line is known as the x-axis. Now, the point where x-axis and y-axis join each other is known as O, or it is also said to be as origin. O is nothing but this is origin. What is this O? Origin. Origin means the point at which the axis start. From here y-axis also start, and from here x-axis also start. Now see, this particular plane, this particular grid, okay, square grid, where you are seeing OX and OY is known as the Cartesian plane. What is this called as? This is called as Cartesian plane. This you have to remember, children. This is known as Cartesian plane. The lines OX and OY are together known as coordinate axis. See, axis. This is y-axis. This one is y-axis. And this one is x-axis. Now, AXIS is the singular form and AXES is the plural form. So, these two axes together are known as coordinate axis. Coordinate axis. Okay. Now, this x-axis is known as the point, x point is known as abscissa, and y point is known as ordinate. Okay. Now let us see how you can plot points. To plot points, first of all, you need to write the numbers on this axis. How will you write the numbers on this axis? Let us see how you can write the numbers on this axis. Okay. See, this is O. This is O as well as this is 0. Now see, this point is 1. This point is 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5, 6, and so on you can write. Okay. Now from here, this one is 0. This one is 1. Since this is 0, you are getting 1 here. This one is 2. Okay. Let us see like this. Okay, 2. Now this one is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. 8, 9, 10, like this. Okay. so on and so forth. Now see children, once you write down these points 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of x-axis and again the same thing on y-axis, you can easily plot any point. Either you can plot the point or you can find the location of the point. See how you are going to plot the point. Let us take a point A in the plane of the graph paper. Now suppose we take a point A. Suppose you are taking a point A here. Okay. I am taking a point A here. How will you find what is the location of A? How will you find what is the location of A? From A, you have to draw a perpendicular line. From A, you have to draw a perpendicular line. Okay. The line is a little, it's going little, it's not straight, but you children, you can draw straight lines. Okay. I am trying to draw straight line over here. Okay. Now let me try again. I will try here again this one. This one. Yes. See where it is coming? Where is it coming? See, first you see on the x-axis. First you see on the x-axis. So on the x-axis it is coming on 4. So your first point is 4. On y-axis it is coming on 3. So your second point is 3. Always you represent the first point which is on the x-axis and the second point which is on the y-axis. So you can say that the point A has coordinates 4 and 3. 4, 3. Now from here one more thing is very much clear. Point A is 3 units away from x-axis. See here. This line is 3 units. So is this line. So this line is also 3 units. So you can say that point A is 3 units away from x-axis. In the same way, if you see this point, let me change this. If you see this line, this is 4 units. See, from here it is 4 units. So this line and this line are equal. So 4 units away from y-axis. So if somebody asks what is the perpendicular distance of A from y-axis, it will be 4 units. And perpendicular distance of A from x-axis will be 3 units. Children, do not get confused. When you see A, you see 4 units, you may think that it is 4 units. But don't confuse. See how many units. See 1, 2, 3 boxes. So 3 units. Here 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. So A is 4 units away from y-axis and 3 units away from x-axis. Come on dear children. Now let us see what is given in your worksheet. Okay, what is given in your worksheet. Now see the first question. What is the first question? What is the name of the horizontal and see this is the horizontal line. Okay, horizontal and vertical line drawn to determine the position of any point in the Cartesian plane. See, this one is the Cartesian plane. I have already told you the plane which is trapped between your x-axis and y-axis. Which axis is this? Which axis is this? I have already told you this is y-axis. Okay. Now this is x-axis. This one is x-axis. Now what is the answer for your first question? Name the horizontal. The horizontal line on the Cartesian plane which is used to determine the position of any point is known as y-axis, and the vertical line which is used to determine the position of a point on the Cartesian plane is known as x-axis. So horizontal line is y-axis and vertical line is x-axis. Now write the name of the point where the above two lines intersect. Children, see, these two lines intersect at O, and this point is known as origin. So your answer, second answer is origin. And your first answer is x-axis and y-axis. Now let us see what is your third question. Here it is given, plot the following points on the graph. 5, 0. I have told you 5, 0. Now before plotting the points, you have to write the points also. Yes, see, 1, 2. You have to complete the x-axis and y-axis. This will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now here it will be 1, 2. See here, this one is 0. So here after 0, 1, 2. This you have to keep in mind that 1, 2, 3 and these all numbers will be equidistant from one another. They will be equidistant from one another. You cannot write the numbers like 0, then 10, then 12, then 3, then 7, like this you cannot write. You have to write in order. See, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like this on the y-axis, as well as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the x-axis. Okay. See here, here also this is perfectly written. This is 0. Children, please keep in mind that things should be, this is your 0. So equidistant. 0 to 1 here is also equidistant and here also equidistant. Now the first point he wants you to plot is 5, 0. See, I have told you, when suppose point A is 5, 0. Now look here. 5 is your point on the x-axis. Okay. So come on, let us see which point is there on the x-axis. See, this is 5. And once you have seen 5, now you see the next 0. So 0 is on the same line. So this point, this particular point, let me change the color. So this particular point is your point A, which is 5, 0. That means if y is equal to 0, then point lies on the x-axis. Children, please pay attention. If y is equal to 0, then the point lies on the x-axis. Now what is your second point? 6, 2. Your second point B is 6, 2. Now again search 6 on the x-axis. 6 is here. And search 2 on the y-axis. 2 is here. Now the perpendicular distance between this, see, 2 and 6, you will get the point here. Your point is here. Pay attention. This point is 6 and 2. 6, 2. Because see, when you draw the line, you will see that, see, from here, if you draw the line, it will come on 6. Okay. And from here, if you draw the line, the perpendicular line must fall on 2. The perpendicular line must fall on 2. Children, you draw it properly, okay? Keep a scale and then draw here. See here, that should be. So here what is your point? This is your point B. B, 6, 2. First see this point 6. You come to 6. From here, from 6, you draw a perpendicular line. Okay. Then go to y-axis to 2. Go to 2 and from here again draw a perpendicular line. Now the point at which 6 and 2 meet is B, 6, 2. This is how you will plot points on a Cartesian plane. Now there are few more things given here, children, that you will be doing in your graph copies. You will try and you will do. This is how you will do the plotting. Now suppose if a point is given, suppose here a point is given, how will you locate the position? Now how to locate the position, I have told you. From here you draw a perpendicular line. From here if you draw a perpendicular line, it will fall on 3, I think so. See, it will fall on, sorry, it will fall on 3. And if you will draw this horizontal line, let me rub this. Yes, exactly, it will fall on 5. I'm not able to do this. So see, 3 and 5. Okay. So if you have a point, you can locate the, if you have a point here like suppose it is P, you can locate the position. See, 3, 5 is the position. First you will write the position on 3. So see is the point 3 here on the x-axis and 5 on y-axis. So see, this is 3, 5. P is 3, 5. Like this you can do, you can plot or you can locate.